What is it about fall that brings people in? The colors, the trends, the photos and videos they see on the internet. Where I'm from here, in the White Mountain region of up north New Hampshire, fall is pretty much over with. Artist Bluff seems to be one of the popular attractions. Every year, as summer fades and the air sharpens with the first bite of October, millions of people pack their cars, book cozy inns, and head north to New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and Massachusetts. The pilgrimage begins, all for the trees. But why? What is it about the fall that brings people in? You know, I've always wondered that. Maybe go down in the comment section below and then just kind of tell me what you think and how you feel about fall. You know, this might be sort of like a controversial, elitist kind of take, if you will, but it's something that I do think about. The kind of revenue it brings to a town because of all the tourism, right? You know, that's always good. Yeah, oftentimes when we think of fall, we think of the back roads. We think of, you know, the White Mountains of New Hampshire and maybe certain parts of Vermont. And I kind of feel like all of New England, there's 3 states that stick out for fall. Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire. For some, it's about the colors. Fiery reds, deep oranges, sunlit golds that turn mountainsides into living paintings. But there's something deeper at play here than just pretty scenery. For others, the pull isn't social media or aesthetics. It's memory. Fall in New England hits a particular chord, nostalgia mixed with awe. Maybe it's the rhythm of change itself, the fleeting beauty before the long sleep of winter. You know, the reason why so many people travel all the way to New England to experience fall foliage, and then it just makes me think of how autumn looks everywhere else, not just in the US, but maybe certain parts of the world, maybe like Europe, or, you know, something like that. I don't know, like the curiosity, right? Usually they come by car, they come by bus, maybe they fly in. The curiosity, I want to get to the bottom of it. They don't respect like a lot of them. A lot of them don't respect where they visit. You know, they leave trash. And there's so many people, they stop in the road. We all hear the stories. We all see the pictures, especially Artist Bluff, New Hampshire. The Artist Bluff kind of like right across from Cannon Mountain over in Franconia. Now that's, you know, so it's understandable why the tour, like you know, people roll their eyes when they talk about the tourist season, you know. Still, it's hard to ignore the boom in leaf peeping tourism. In Vermont alone, foliage season brings in hundreds of millions of dollars each year, from photographers chasing the perfect shot to influencers sipping cider with hashtags like foliage goals. Fall has become an event. That word, feel, might be the key. Fall in New England isn't just something you see, it's something you feel. The crisp morning air, the smell of wood smoke, the sounds of boots on leaf-covered trails, the taste of hot cider after a long drive. It's sensory, it's emotional, and maybe, in a world that moves too fast, it's grounding. People don't just come for the trees, they come for the idea of the season. New England has become kind of a cultural symbol of fall. The cozy sweaters, the colonial towns, the rhythm of nature turning the page. It represents balance, change, and reflection. And in that sense, maybe it doesn't matter whether the trip started because of a trending post or a lifelong passion. What matters is what happens when people arrive. When they stand beneath those blazing canopies and realize nature doesn't perform for likes. It just is. Maybe that's why we come back year after year, not to capture it, but to remember what it feels like to be small and alive, and part of something that changes. Every leaf that turns is a reminder beauty doesn't last forever. It's fleeting. And that's what makes it powerful. So, whether you come chasing the colors, the trend, or the feeling, the leaves don't care. They'll still turn, burn bright, and fall as they always have, and always will. And somewhere along a winding New England road, you'll pull over, you'll step out, and realize you didn't just come to see fall. You came to feel it.